Hello and welcome to revision classes on television. Today, we will be having a session in English language. Our guide is Peter David, and our topic today is antonyms, and we examine questions from 2015 to 2019 SSCE.
What is an antonym? An antonym is a word that is opposite. An antonym is a word that is opposite to another word. In one word, one can say that synonym is the antonym of antonym. That is to say, synonym is the opposite of antonym. Now, we look at the few explanations we have here in sentences. If I say that my younger brother, for instance, in a sentence or sentences, my younger brother is taller than my dash brother. And we have the following options. A, senior. B, eldest. C, elder. Then D, big. The appropriate answer to this question will be option C. Why are we saying this? We are talking of biological relationship. So in that case, elder is going to be the opposite of younger and not senior, eldest, or big. In sentence 2, the senior students beat the Dutch student. The underlined word in the sentence is senior, and we have the following options. Younger, we have B, smaller, we have C, junior, we have D, youngest. Going by position, we will find out that junior is the opposite of senior in this case. So candidates are advised to take note of when to use younger and elder, and of course senior and junior, please. Now, few examples of words with the opposite in English are words like this. You have good, you have bad, you have better, you have worse, you have hot, you have cold, you also have day, you have night, rich, poor, you have smart, You have stupid. You have high. You have low. You have tall. You have short. You also have other words as cool. Cool is warm. You have others such as little. Little will give you much because they are uncountable in English. You have many, and many will give you few because they are countable. One can add prefixes to create opposites in English. Examples are this. You have agree. The opposite will be disagree. You also have appear. The opposite will be disappear. You have believe. The opposite will be disbelieve, etc., etc. Equally, using prefixes to form opposite of words can be seen in the following words. When you have tolerant, you have intolerant. You have decent. You also have indecent as the opposite of the word. You have excusable. You have inexcusable, and so on and so forth. There are also occasions we have words that are a kind of opposite. That's not negative in nature, in form, but they are not opposite to the word in question. Examples of such words that are negative in form or nature but not opposite are words like flammable. The negative aspect of flammable is inflammable. Even though this in added to flammable is not actually a prefix, but to a student or a candidate has not taken time to study the meaning of the two words can misfire. So the opposite of these two words will give you what we call non-flammable. So students are advised to take note of this. We have so many examples of that. Another word is valuable. Valuable means the same thing as invaluable. But originally, these two words cannot be used as opposites, even though one is negative to the other. Now, the opposite of valuable as well as invaluable is valueless. So please, students or candidates should actually take note of this. at this juncture, we want to stress that students should be very meticulous enough to know the meaning of a particular word or ascertain the meaning of a particular word before you go ahead to answer the question. This is because it will help you to actually know the opposite of the word that is actually needed in the sentence. Now we want to look at 2015 antonyms set by West African Certificate Examination Body. The instruction is this. In each of the following sentences, there is one underlined word and one gap. From the list of words lettered A to D, choose the one that is most nearly opposite in meaning to the underlined word and that will, at the same time, correctly fill the gap in the sentence. Question number 1. The officer was expecting to be dashed by his boss, but he was censured. Now, the options are A, questioned, B, praised, C, decorated, D, guided. Censured there is to be blamed, to be accused of something, but the opposite to that question, to that word that is underlined in the sentence is option C, which is decorated. Now we move over to question number 8. Now that the people of this community are living in comfort, I don't think they will want to go back to their days of dash. The underlined word is in that sentence is comfort. Is comfort. And we have the following options. A, disappointment. B, hardship. C, strife. D, starvation. Option B, which is hardship, is the opposite of the word used in the sentence, which is comfort. Question number 9. False witness castigate rather than dash the accused. The underlined word in the sentence is castigate. And we have the following options. A, expose. B, appease. C, punish. D, exonerate. When you are blamed, when you are accused, the opposite will be exonerate, which is option D. So castigate, the opposite of castigate will be exonerate. That is to be set free. Now we go to question number 10. That is the last in 2015 question. Some teachers dissuade students from studying mathematics, but others dash them. The word underlined is dissuade in this sentence. Of course, when you dissuade, you know the meaning. You are trying to prevent somebody from not doing a particular thing. A, motivate. B, lure. C, instruct. D, reward. Option A, which is motivate, is the opposite and the right answer to that word. We quickly move to 2016 antonyms. Question number 2. In the past, any person who angered the gods was made to dash them. The underlying word there is angered, and we have the following options. Option A, appease. B, reward. C, settle. D, beg. Option A, which is appease, is the appropriate answer to that question. You go to question number 7. One expects books in a library to be well dashed, not jumbled. Jumbled as a word is underlined in this sentence. And we have the following options. A, numbered. B, documented. C, arranged. and D, listed. Arrange, which is question option C, is the appropriate answer to the question. We quickly move to question number 9. Though the teachers dashed the idea, the principal was averse to it. The word underlined in that sentence is averse. And we have the following options. A is welcomed. B, recognized. C, admitted. D, greeted. Now, option A is the correct answer, which is welcomed to that question. Now we want to go to 2017 antonyms, beginning with question number 1 of that year. Michael is stingy, but his brother is dash. The underlined word is stingy. The following are the options. A, generous. B, kind. C, humane. D, hospitable. The appropriate answer to that question is option A, which is generous. Question number 2. Success is the reward of dash, not indolence. The word that is underlined in this sentence is indolence. And of course, for you to answer the question, you should be able to know the meaning of indolence, which is laziness. And we have the following options. A, prudence. B, attentiveness. C, diligence. D, sharpness. So the appropriate answer is option C, which is diligence. Now we move to question number 5. Isa is very much interested in education, while his sister is dash. The word underlined in that sentence is interested. Now we have the following options. A, dull. B, indifferent. C, uncertain. D, serious. Option B, which is indifferent, is the direct opposite of the word which is interested in the sentence. Question number 6. The comment I made at the conference was general. Being dash would have hurt some people. General is underlined in the sentence as you have seen it here. Now we have the following options. A, ordinary. B, specific. C, tactful. D, candid. Option B, which is specific, is the appropriate answer because specific is the opposite of general. Quickly, we go to question number 9. The students appeared dash, but we were all confident in his ability. The underlined word in the sentence is confident. We have the following options. A, afraid. B, nervous. C, unconvinced. D, ignorant. Option B, which is nervous, is the right answer to that question because that directly contrasts with the word confident. Question number 10. Giraffes are attractive animals, but snakes are dash. The word underlined in the sentence is attractive. And we have the following options. The options are A, repulsive. B, ugly. C, poisonous. D, offensive. Option A, which is repulsive, is the opposite of the word attractive. The next year in our revision of antonyms is 2018. We begin with question number 1. Binatu's inquisitiveness is a sharp contrast with her sister's dash. You have the word underlined in the sentence as inquisitiveness. And we have the following options. A. Indifference. B. Noisiness. C. Calmness. D. Dullness. Option A, which is indifference, is the appropriate answer to that question. We move to question number 4. The youth prefer discussing contemporary issues to dash ones. The word underlined in the sentence is contemporary issues, or contemporary rather. Now we have the following options. A. Archaic. B. Uninteresting. C. Stale. D. Political. Option A, which is archaic, is the right answer to that question. Now we have question number 5. As erroneous as it might sound, the headmaster's assumption was quite dash. The word underlined in that sentence is erroneous. And we have the following options. A. Wise. B. Correct. C. Precise. D. Faulty. Option B, which is correct, is the correct answer to that question. Question number 7. We all know that Bala is insolent, whereas Ade is dash. The word underlined in that sentence is insolent. And we have to know the meaning of insolent first, which is insulting. Now we have the following options. A. Cowardly. B. Respectful. C. Humble. D. Modest. Option B, which is respectful, is the appropriate answer to that question. Now this takes us to question number 8. A few days after Musa's dash, his sister longed for his departure. From this sentence, the word underlined is departure. And the options are A. Coming. B. Entrance. C. Arrival. D. Welcome. Option C, which is arrival, is the appropriate answer to the question. Now we go to question number 9. Algebra seems complicated, but with practice it becomes dash. The underlined word is complicated in this sentence. And we have the following options. A. Solved. B. Simple. C. Accessible. D. Achievable. The correct answer is option B, which is simple. Now we go to the last question in the year 2018, number 10. Mrs. Akide is unassuming, whereas her twin sister is dash. The word underlined in the sentence is unassuming. And we have the following options. Option A, cheerful. B, boastful. C, loud. D, rude. Option B, which is boastful, is the correct answer. You should know that unassuming also means modest.
You can subscribe to NTA series on YouTube to watch or download past episodes of revision classes on television. That's the much we can take on the program today. Do join us next time for another educating session.